Crafty Chums, it's Nikki here, along with Anne-Marie.
Hi.
And so today is Sunday in New Zealand, and I know it's not Sunday everywhere else in the world, but it's Sunday here. So Sundays I usually do an index card. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do it during the week, but mostly my index cards have been done on a Sunday. And so why stop that tradition, I say. Nice cup of coffee here while we just wait for anybody to come in.
Yeah. Too watching that. So
what are you doing, Anne-Marie?
I'm just I've collected a few things on my days out and stuff yesterday shopping. So I thought I'd done this page yesterday with some of the fabrics that I got on stream. So I thought I would put some of the receipts and bus tickets and stuff like that I got yesterday whilst I was out shopping, and then leave a wee space so I can kind of journal about it. Yeah. And then I got a bunch of stuff when I was out today that needs to be stuck in as well, and I thought since it's just a quickie today, I would just do that. So it's quick and easy to do that. So
yeah. And you might not be able to see, but Anne-Marie's wearing a tie-dye t-shirt that she bought yesterday.
No, today I bought it today.
Oh, today.
Because
go on.
Because Junkie Judy's tie-dyed. So I seen that and I was like, oh, I need to, because Nikki said on the stream last night, she's like, oh, I can just imagine you in a tie-dye t-shirt. So I seen it and I was like, I need to get
it. So funny. I laughed when she showed me the photograph. Yeah. So hilarious. So this is some of the paint that I had yesterday, left over from yesterday when I made my mixed media cross. So I'd actually swirled off some of the paint onto book paper and that. So I thought, and I did one on an index card. So I thought, might as well get on with it. A good thing to do yesterday, and yeah. Okay. Hi, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
I watched a little bit back yesterday when we had the cats up, and we talked over each other all the time.
Did we? Didn't even notice.
Oh, it's so funny. I was listening back, and it's and I don't think we talk over each other, but obviously we do. It's so funny.
Oh, everybody's probably used to it by now anyway.
So today I thought I'd keep it simple. I don't know how many index cards I'm going to do, but I thought I'd keep it simple. And I've got some Sharpies here. Might do paint pens, I might do Sharpies, but I've got more, I think I've got more Sharpie colour. Let me see. Not. I thought I had more Sharpies than that. Let's have a look. Might be just on the desk. Might have been untidy with my Sharpies. Got a gold. I was hoping to have more Sharpie colour.
Yeah, I need to go into Amazon and see if I can find an extra fine black Sharpie. Because I like that pen and it's like ran out basically, so I need to find another pen.
What it is, I'm not used to the tops on there. Don't recognise the tops yet. So I thought I don't know how much time I've got today. Well, I know I can't stay any later than 9 because I'm working again today, day 7. I'm working again today, so it's.
So what time is it now?
It's 7:20. So I've got around an hour and a half.
Oh well, that's not too bad.
Yeah. So I thought I'd do a sort of like doodling mandala thing. So we'll just start off, just going to draw it out first and see how it goes. Because I've already got circles on there, so it, the circles, I was thinking that I was going to do a mandala in each little one, but no, because that would take too long, wouldn't it? No, it's not a good idea. Doesn't work. So I'm just going to come out a little bit on my. Do you know I can't work and talk?
No, you do
my
struggle a lot
age.
with that.
Yeah, it's my age, I think. I was watching Helen Wyatt this morning, because I wasn't sleeping. And she was doing she builds things in Portland cement and that, and she was doing showing how she cuts coloured vases, glass vases up for her mosaics. And as she was doing it, I was going, oh no, mind your fingers, mind your fingers. She didn't wear gloves or anything. She was cutting the glass, and I thought, oh my goodness, she's going to cut herself any second now. And she's not a young spring chicken or anything. Chicken. I said chicken.
Chicken. Chicken.
I have no idea what a chicken is.
Oh God.
Yeah, okay, it's gonna be one of those days today. So yeah, and I was because she's 81 or 82 or something. She mentions her age quite a lot, and bless her heart. And she was on about being thankful for being healthy and everything. So I thought, yes, that's very good. And that's because she doesn't go to the doctor. If she went to the doctor, she'd probably be on medication. So she's having a laugh about that.
Yeah.
And I thought, actually, it's quite true. Sometimes you don't know that you've got anything wrong with you until you go to a doctor.
Yeah. Well, look at me.
Yeah.
I did message Michelle and told her we were live, but I think she's waiting in her dinner first, so.
Yeah.
She says that she'd come on and just chat because she's not feeling great today, self-inflicted.
Yeah. So did I say I packed more boxes last night?
No.
Work, yeah, pack more boxes up. I'm doing just a couple of days to make it easy on myself.
Yeah.
And it's getting done. It's getting done. Get her done. So maybe this isn't going to be a mandala. Maybe this is just going to be doodling. Because it's not quite mandala shape.
I'm kind of struggling a bit here. I'm trying to.
Yep,
I'm trying to play and it's not working. So
yeah, I'm just going to doodle it, I think. Sometimes that's how it goes.
yeah, break the page, but yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, guys.
Well, I thought I was doing one thing and then it turned into something else, but so there you go. That's the way the cookie crumbles.
I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just playing, but oh well. So I've got a bit of a confession.
Oh.
So I was up the city centre today and I seen something on the side of a building and I like to look at it, and I think somebody just put it there. I don't think it was like part of the building or anything like that. I think it was just like an advertisement. but I kind of peeled it off the side of the building because I liked it.
Oh wow, yeah.
I stole
That's
it.
cool. Oh no.
And I stuck it on my China buffet kind thing to stop it from sticking to my bag and stop it from getting all creased, and it's all that won't come off now. So, but yeah, I just loved the image and I thought it was cool.
Sneak thief.
So I stole it off the side of the building. So I liked
no.
it.
Is that
No,
like reverse vandalism?
could be, aye.
Oh man. I hope they didn't have CCTV.
Well, nobody
Did you
came chasing. No, nobody came chasing after me either. So I was like, oh, I'm taking that. I just liked it, so I peeled it off. Stole it.
Oh man, you didn't have to confess. We wouldn't have known.
But then I'd probably have people saying, where did you get that image? Because it's so cool. So I was like,
I was going to say, it's a shame you actually don't have a scanner. You could scan that in, you know.
Well, I do have a scanner, I just not got ink.
Yeah, and you never have ink. You always say, yeah, I got no ink.
Maybe that's a good idea though. But I could still stick it on my page and scan it that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because your friends might want an image like that as well. Hint, hint.
Yeah. All right.
See, look, if you scanned it in, you could send it to me as a digi, couldn't you?
Yeah. Right, I'll leave it then. I'll stick that in yet then. I'll scan it. I'll scan it later. But I was like, I need it. I like it. I need it. I'm taking it. I'm just like.
Were you with anyone today? Did you shop with anyone?
No.
Ah. So there's it's not that anybody's leading you into bad ways or anything, is it?
Well, no, I done it on my own because, and I think it was like kind of the Sims Sims games that lead me astray, because in the Sims game, like they put posters on these like the electrical boxes you get, or like the telephone box thing where all the wires are. Yeah. So in the Sims game, they actually stick stickers into that. Well, it's not stickers, but it's posters. And your Sims can go and peel them off and sell the poster for money. And I don't know. I just done it the day. As soon as I done it, I automatically thought, wait a minute, this is what you do in the Sims. So yeah, it could be the game. It was leading me astray a wee bit. But yeah, I wanted it, so I took it. And I don't think, honestly, it wasn't part of the building, because the building was like, I don't even know what the building was, but it wasn't part of the building. I think somebody just stuck it on there as an advert or something. So I just seen it and I was like, oh, do you know what? I like that. I'm going to peel that off.
You're so bad. You're bad.
I know, but. And I went into the Abbey today, and I did take a video of it, but I'm alright taking pictures, but I'm not the greatest at doing videos, so I don't know if it'll make people dizzy or not, because I was like showing things quite quick, so I don't know if it's going to make people dizzy or not, but I'll upload it anyway, because I did the outside of it once. I done a video with the outside of it, and I kept saying that I would do the inside of it one day, and so I did. So
cool.
Hopefully it doesn't make anybody dizzy. And hopefully nobody's judging me for stealing a sticker.
No judgy. Judgy Judy.
Judgy Judy. So I'll be in and lit a candle today as well. So hopefully God forgives me as well. Oh, so bad. So bad.
So unrepentant.
The chat's went all quiet now and nobody's talking. They're probably all shocked.
Everybody's shocked by your confession.
Well, I've always said that I'd be true, but he's got it for me, so I'm being true. It was funny though. But I was like,
yeah. Did you have to look around to make sure no one was watching?
I probably should have, but no, I didn't. I just peeled it off. It took me a couple of minutes to get it peeled off and all.
It was a peel and run, was it?
No.
So
but I thought it looked really cool, the sticker, so I was like, oh, I need it. So I took it.
So. I would have probably just taken a photo of it and moved on.
No. You only live once.
Yeah.
And I'm the ink, so I can't stick ink. I can't take a picture of it because I'm the ink to print the picture off. But at least I've got that and I can stick it in. I think Susan's away to get coffee, that's why she's quiet.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she said she was off for coffee. Don't blame her. I'm on my coffee. Wake me up.
I don't know, Debbie. Debbie's probably crafting, that's why she's being quiet.
She is crafting.
Oh, so funny. So.
Yeah, nothing exciting's happened to me. I've just been to work yesterday and then packing boxes. Saw a woman about mowing the lawns and that for me when I move out. Because I don't want to be mowing the lawns on two houses. Very nice woman. She's sending me a quote today.
So how much of the thingy do you still need to pay to that house when you leave? Is it how long
3
do you need to pay?
3 months.
Yeah. Back made this salad too. It was calling. Did you hear it when you were away, or did you actually leave and not hear it and it was just said? Because that'd be kind of cool if you didn't hear. Did you hear my confession, Susan? I made a confession. I can't hear in here. She didn't hear it.
Oh, yeah, don't repeat it.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't repeat it. Maybe she'll just need to watch it back.
Yeah. She'll be going, what? Yeah, she's been very, very naughty.
No, just a wee bit. She's like, now I'm intrigued.
But we're not telling.
Yeah, we're just going to make you go and watch the beginning of the stream again.
Got to do playback.
She's like, no.
more exciting.
I don't know why I just stuck your receipts in, because I've just went and covered them all up, but hey ho.
Yeah.
It's just for a background.
It's called layers.
Yeah.
It's what you do in mixed media, layers.
Yeah.
The sun's coming up. Brighter, getting brighter and brighter, brighter and brighter.
Yeah.
See what the temperature is. 5 degrees. My car's all frosted over still.
No, that's a...
But once the sun hits the windscreen, that it will defrost.
Yeah. Well, that was a fail. I want this one here, but it's not sticking there where I want it to stick. Oh, Susan, you don't want to know. You probably judge me. You're like, oh my God, so bad. But Nikki's bad as well, because she wants a copy of it. I was cleaning up the city, that way.
No, you feel so bad about it, you just got to confess, haven't you? Confess all.
Yeah, I did.
She went into church and actually lit a candle.
Yep.
Hoping to be forgiven all her sins.
Well, technically, I lit the candle before I done it.
Okay. So it was in anticipation.
Aye, maybe. I'm not a judgmental person. Basically,
she's confessing.
I went up to town today and I seen something on the side of a building and I had to take it because it was a sticker, right? It's a sticker. But it didn't look like it belonged to the actual building. It looked like somebody just stuck it there as an advert or something. So a promotion or whatever, they just kind of stuck it at the side of the building. And I peeled it off the building and brought it home. But it's a cool image. Look. Look how cool that looks. Would you not take it? Would you not peel that off the side of a building? Take it?
Wouldn't even occur to me. I said I'd just take a photo of it.
Well, I peeled it off.
Uh-oh.
I peeled it and stole it, so
it's like a reverse form of vandalism, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Cleaning up the city. It was too good not to bring home, so I brought it home. Yeah, good pinching. It's like good pinching. Now, if it was definitely something for the building, then I'd be like, right, okay, I'll not touch it. But it wasn't, so I even checked the building to see what it was, and it wasn't anything to do with that. So it's like, I'll have that. Thank you very much.
Good pinching.
If Michelle watches this, she'll be like, I'm not going anywhere with her if she does that. She comes over. So this was today. So I went into the Paisley Abbey and I did do a video, Susan, but I've not uploaded it yet. And I'll give you fair warning, if you get motion sickness, it might affect you because I'm alright taking pictures, but when it comes to videos, I'm not very good. So I don't know if it'll be any good for people to watch. But you can watch it. But so I've done a video with the Abbey. I also done a few videos, short videos of a guy in playing the electric guitar, because there was a guy up there playing the electric guitar, and he was playing two of my favourites. He was playing Imagine and It's Now or Never by Elvis, and Imagine by John Lennon. So those were my two favourite songs. So I took some videos of him doing it. So I'll upload them as well. But I need to check them first, because there was kids walking by and stuff. So I need to go in and put them onto the YouTube editor and see if I can blur out the faces. Obviously before I upload them, so I'll put them up as well. And then I've got one with a cat mural thing as well, a video of the cat mural in the town that I would put up as well. So I've got a few videos to put up. She didn't just confess, but on live YouTube. Yep. I confessed.
Now everybody knows.
Yep. I will.
All 15 people who watch the video will know.
Wait to see me losing all my subscribers now. Everybody be like, I'm not talking to her. I'm staying subscribed to her. Well, I can't help it. I'm a very honest person.
Well, I'm so not.
I was honest at a store. I don't usually steal things. It was just that I stole, and it was in the public area. So finders keepers,
Losers weepers.
And I found it. For all I know, it could have been like for what do you call that thing?
Well, I was going to buy for my new home. I was going to buy a piece of art for the wall outside my on the front wall. Mm-hmm. But now I'm thinking maybe not. I'm thinking maybe not. Maybe I won't put this piece of art on my front wall. It's like, no, there might be a family coming round, relieving me of my art. Yeah.
It's borrowing to improve
abandoned art.
Nah, that's abandoned art. Maybe that's what it was. It could have been. It did have the wee notice outside it though. Yeah. So. But that's what it was. It was abandoned art, right?
Yep.
And it could have been part of a geocache as well, for all I know. Might have been a geocache reward. I don't know.
Could be.
No.
Doubt it, but you know.
Yeah, you never know. Crazy. So once I've scanned that, and that will go on this page. Like that. It's so cool, I love it.
I love it. Yeah.
And it says not dead yet. So
it'll be in the press tomorrow.
Yeah.
Banksy removed from wall. Outside Paisley building. I better put this one secret on there just in case it is a Banksy. The Great Banksy robbery. Oh no.
I'm going to Google it.
Oh my, I'm crying.
Well, you did say you wanted woke up, so.
I'm going to tell everybody my friend stole a Banksy.
Not dead yet.
Sounds like a concert promotion, doesn't it?
Does
it look like an old person on there?
No, an old person. It's actually like, well, there's meant to be like a Phil Collins, but it's not the same picture. And there's a Not Dead Yet. There's a Not Dead Yet UK disability activist opposed to assistant. What? Hold on.
Anksy Banksy puts it up. Anksy takes it down.
Well,
you could do like a catfish, take a photo of it, put in there, do a reverse photo search on it.
I'm Google imaging and Not Dead Yet to see if there's any.
Okay, Debbie. Debbie says she's going to finish making dinner.
Okay.
See you later. She's stolen my voice. I've laughing so much she's stolen my voice.
I didn't even see a picture of it on Google. So I'm just having a look to see whilst you're doing what you're doing. So. Like, there's no, like, I don't really see any pictures. I think it's like people with disabilities or something, like an activist group or something. Weird.
Yeah.
That was funny though. I don't think I'm going to end up in the jail for it, put it that way. And if you didn't want anybody to steal it, then you should have put it on the side of a building. I could have vandalised it and I didn't. I just took it down. Funny. No, I can't find anything for it. Even on like searching what it says on Google Hangouts, I don't see any. Not Google Hang, but Google Images. So I don't even see any similar images on Google.
I was only kidding.
I know. Well, I was looking before you said anyway, so. I was just curious to see if there was anything about it to find out what it's for. Or who done it, you know, like who made up the poster or whatever.
Yeah, what the advert is, yeah.
I don't see it. But hey, it's mine now, so I don't care.
Oh my gosh, I think it's going to be a lovely day here. The sun's really coming out now. I can probably turn it right off.
No, I'm not worried about it, Susan. I was checking to see what it is for. Do you know what I mean? It just says Not Dead Yet.
Yeah, what it's advertising.
Yeah. So I bet China Buffy King today as well, and I don't know what I've done with the China Buffy King thing. I had the wee thing for the China Buffy King, and I don't know what's somewhere. I saw going for it, I don't know that one. Right, so I need to go this bit down as well. I've done my wee China Buffer King cup. So I went into China Buffer King, but I was a good girl. I did have some Chinese, obviously, but I stayed away for the cakes and desserts. So I
Chinese?
didn't. Yeah.
Chinese. You have cakes and desserts in Chinese?
Aye, they've got like, obviously they need to put puddings out for people. It's a buffet.
Do
It's a
they?
buffet. Yeah. So they've usually got really nice cakes, and I usually get a couple of slices of each, but the day I managed to stay away, so I didn't eat
Well
cakes.
done, you. Well done.
And I didn't have any ice cream, and usually I have ice cream as well, but I didn't have any, so I stayed away from it.
Well, I admire your self-control.
Yeah. So, yeah, stayed away. I fold this up. It's hard though, because I usually love my wee cakes and stuff, but...
Yeah. Have you weighed yourself again?
Well, at the moment, there's no point, but...
I just wondered whether you weighed yourself, not telling when you weighed, but whether you'd actually lost weight.
I think I have.
Yeah.
I think I have lost even just a few pounds, but I think I have lost a bit of weight as well. But
yeah,
as I say, only pictures that I posted, you can definitely tell I've lost a couple of inches in my face and that anyway.
Yeah. Told you. I think people have been telling you that for a little while now, but you didn't see it for yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, yeah. I noticed it when I saw that video. It was a video that I'd filmed last year where me and Louise went shopping, and I came across it and I watched it and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going to, I took a picture of my side view, my side profile, took a picture of front profile, and I actually showed the top and showed my full body in it and the top I was wearing. So after this week, because I'm bloated now, so after this week, I'm going to try the same top on and take a full picture of my full body and compare it as well.
Yeah, cool.
So, yeah. But I've not much point doing that anyway because I'm bloated, so.
Yeah.
I need to wait until I'm not.
That is a great compliment, isn't it, Susan? Somebody steals your advert.
Yeah. Naughty.
Yeah, we're only kidding there.
Yeah, I know. It was just funny. That's how I confessed them all, because I thought it was funny that I'd done it. Well.
I think it's even funnier imagining it's a Banksy and you've taken it. That really tickles my sense of humour, that does. And knowingly takes a Banksy.
But I think he actually draws on the buildings. He said, no, I don't want to keep sticking on it.
Stencils, isn't it?
You think, oh, I only lost £10, get £10 by the day. Yeah. Yeah, well, as I say, Susan, I shared some pictures on my Facebook page, on my actual Facebook, and you're friends with me, so you'll see them. And I went onto Photoshop. Obviously, I didn't edit like my face or anything like that. I just went onto Photoshop so I could put the two pictures beside each other, because that's the only way I know how to do it. So I put two pictures side by side and then wrote underneath them when they were. But obviously I didn't do any other editing on Photoshop because like I'm no good at all that kind of stuff. I'm still learning how to use Photoshop. So you'll see them. But I sent it to my brother. My brother's like, "Oh my god, look, I might wait your voice just on your face and your neck." So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Mm. Oh, it's a shame he's went completely deaf in his ears.
Yeah.
He's because he's been saying he's been having this whooshing noise, and he messaged me the day and he says that the whooshing noise isn't there anymore. It's just pure silence. So he thinks he's went completely deaf in the one ear. So he's going to go back to the doctors on Monday.
Oh. We used to get his hearing tested, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. I be sure he burst his eardrum.
Mm.
So, that's annoying me now because I don't know what I've done with my wee. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to see if I can find this. Because I don't know what I've done with it. It's annoying me. I'll be 2 seconds.
Yeah, I'm struggling with my ears too. Flipping noises that are going on in there. You know, I have the white noise all the time in both ears, but with my left ear, not only do I have the white noise going on, I also have a low humming noise as well. So it's like, oh. Yeah, I think she's early 30s. I think she's the same age as my daughter, Susan. But the white noise is like shh, and the humming noise in my ears sounds like electricity traveling along, humming along a electric cable thing. I don't know whether if you've been under cables and that when the electricity is in there and they're going by and you can hear the sort of that hum noise. That's the other noise I've got in my ear. I've got 2 noises going on. So it's very very off-putting, to say the least.
Disappeared. Disappeared.
But I've had the white noise for the shh in both ears for years and years and years. But the humming one is a new noise. It's like torture. Torture, it is.
I'm 34. I had to think about that then. I'm like, what age am I again? 34.
Yeah. 34, yeah. Same age as my daughter. I thought you were.
Yeah.
Older than my son, but same age as my daughter.
I still can't find it. I don't know what I've done there. That sucks. I wanted to put it on my journal.
It's horrible, isn't it, Susan? Oh, really? Don't think there's anything they can do. Nothing at all. It's very I don't know. Sometimes when you just wish for quiet, you just never get any quiet.
Yeah. So I don't know. Hopefully, sort it, but he thinks that's him going deaf now. So. It's annoying. It was just a wee business card as well, and I just don't know what I've done with it. Guess that's my punishment for stealing a poster.
Yeah, They're saying that payback is a BICCH.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure I'll come across it. If not, I can always pick up another one the next time I'm in town.
I thought
Hear that, it's in here somewhere and I'm just missing it, I don't know. Oh, my throat hurts. Aha, see, it is in here.
Oh, China Buffet King. Okay.
See, that's what I was looking for.
Can't remember the last time I had a Chinese.
So I had, and I thought, you know, I've not went since I've been diagnosed.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know what, I'm going to treat myself tonight and I'm going to go up and get one. And and it's small portions anyway. It's not like you pile like loads on a plate. Do you know what I mean? It's only small portions because it's like the thing about it is you sample each thing. So I had a wee drop chicken curry. I had a wee tiny bit of fried rice and some chips. And then I had salad. I went on and had a salad with some turkey and some ham.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had a small bowl of chicken noodle soup without the noodles.
Oh no, Susan, everybody moans at me because I have the television so loud.
Oh, my brother's got the telly so loud and all.
Yeah, they just moan, turn that telly down. No, can't hear it. Oh.
I think Michelle's fell asleep or something.
Oh well, you know how it is with Michelle. That's how it is with Michelle. There you go, Michelle. It wouldn't be a streamer that's making fun of Michelle.
I think it's only me and Susan that's in here.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks, Susan.
Yeah. Because Debbie's away to have a dinner. Sure, she's away to make dinner.
Thanks for sticking in with us. Yeah.
You are the only person I know who's taken diabetes seriously and they realise that it is partly in the care, not the doctors. It's you. Aye. Well, I'm trying, Susan, as I say, it's like, you know, I could, like, the first week or so, I was like, oh, well, you know, or the first couple of days even, I was like, okay, I've got this, right, okay, I need to change, and I kind of, like, it went over my head, but then, I think it was a Thursday I got diagnosed, and by the time Sunday came, I was like, because of sugar cravings, because I stopped the sugar right away, basically, and then because I was getting sugar cravings, I basically broke down. I was on the phone crying to my brother and everything because the cravings were really bad, and I was like, you know what, I need to take this serious, and that's when. But I was already walking anyway, because I was walking because I stopped the smoking, so I didn't want to put the weight on. So I was like, right, I'm going to start walking, and that way I shouldn't put the weight on. And then obviously when I get diagnosed with the diabetes and I got told that exercise and all that's better and I need to lose weight and all this kind of stuff, then I took it a wee bit even more serious and walked more than what I was. And then obviously my diet, I've been trying to change that, no eat as much sugar. Well, I've barely had any chocolate. I think the odd occasion I've had a wee cheat and I've like had a wee bit of chocolate, but it's no like eating compared to what I used to eat. Like I used to eat like 4 bars of chocolate a day. So now I'm like 1 bar of chocolate every week, or like 1 bar of chocolate a week or something like that, or half a bar of chocolate. So and I used to get takeaways a lot. I've even cut them down as well, and I'm trying to cook a wee bit more. Do you know what I mean? But I'm finding the new, I'm just not really that hungry, to be honest with you.
It's because you cut down on the carbs. Carbs make you hungry. That's a big thing about carbs, is that they make you hungry.
Yeah. Because last night all I really had was sandwiches. I didn't really eat a dinner yesterday. I just made sandwiches. So, and then I done the same day because I had my lunch. Well, that was the first thing because I never had any breakfast this morning. So I had that China Buffet King at 12. And then I came home and I just made myself some roast beef sandwiches because I went to the butcher's and got a couple of slices of roast beef. And I came home and made some roast beef sandwiches with salad on it. And that was at like 6 o'clock. So I went for 12, had what I had there because I had quite a bit. I had the chicken curry and that, and then I had, as I say, I had the salad, then I had soup. So I thought, right, that should do me until my dinner. And then I made the sandwiches when I came in, and then I'll probably have another couple of sandwiches later on before I go to my bed because I need to eat with my tablet. So.
Yeah.
Most people just don't want to quit smoking or exercise or stop eating junk. They just don't. Yeah, something's good. No excuses. Yeah. Well, that's the way I used to be, Susan. It was always excuses, and it's like, even now, I'm walking in the rain. I go out and walk even when it's raining now. Whereas before, like last year, I'm not going out. It's too wet. Do you know what I mean? But I'm pushing myself now, and I'm like, look, I can't make excuses. I need to just go out and do it. So now I go out even when it's raining, and I actually quite enjoy going out when it's raining. I'm finding I'm enjoying it. It's dead refreshing. So I'm actually enjoying going out in the rain, believe it or not. So, yeah, big changes. Like, I've made a lot of changes in the space of a month. Like, I only got diagnosed in July. So I have made a lot of changes. So I am proud of myself. But it's just that, like, my brother's always saying, oh, don't be too hard on yourself. And, because of the way I'm cutting down my foods and cutting things out and, because as I say, takeaways, I used to eat a lot of takeaways. I've even cut them down. I've not had a dessert since July. So I've not had any like really cakes or anything like that. I've switched my white bread to my brown bread, and I was never a big fan of brown bread. But like yesterday, I couldn't get brown bread, and I had to get white bread, and I was like,
yeah.
So I got my white bread, my brown bread today. And I went to shop, actually, I went to Lidl's, and actually I got salads, and they were reduced. I got them cheaper, they were actually reduced, and they're still on date. They were reduced. My brown bread was reduced. What else did I get? Oh, I can't remember what else I got, but I got a few things, and they were all reduced, so I was like, oh, brilliant. So I got my salad and that, and then I went into the butcher's on the way home, and I got more roast beef. So. I know. I was going to write underneath it, enabler. But I think he's just kind of, you know, he's kind of worried because of the way I reacted when I first got diagnosed. Like, because I was really, really upset on the phone because I couldn't eat chocolate. And now I think about it, I laugh at it now because it's so stupid, crying because I couldn't eat chocolate. But I don't think, in a way, I don't think that was just the problem. Do you know what I mean? I think it was just the shock because it actually hit me at that point, and I realised that, you know, and like a lot of people are like, oh, stop overreacting, you're not going to like die, or you know what I mean, all this kind of stuff. But I've lost and hers was different, like hers was type 1 and stuff like that, but I have actually lost a friend to diabetes, so that was going through my head and it just got me all overwhelmed and stuff like that. So I think I kind of scared him a bit with the way I reacted as well. And then plus I was panicking because I'd no long quit smoking, and I was using chocolate to feed my cravings. And I thought, well, what am I going to do now if I can't feed my cravings with chocolate? So I was scared that I was going to start smoking again. So, yeah, so now he's like kind of, you know, he tries to make light of the subject. And he actually told, because he came into my diabetes, and we met in my first diabetes nurse appointment, and he actually told the nurse that he thinks I'm overdoing it with the exercise and stuff. Hi, Jude. No.
Hi, Jude.
Yeah, he thinks I'm overdoing it, but
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I think you're doing really well.
Yeah. I think he understands now, do you know what I mean? But at the time, I think he was just panicking because I was trying to do so much, do you know what I mean? And he's no used to me doing that. So I think that's what it was.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he understands, you know, and he's actually been a really good support. He's making my favourite dinner tomorrow, so steak pie, homemade steak pie. So I'll enjoy that tomorrow.
How are you, Jude? How's hubby?
Yeah, he is a great brother.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's he's bound to worry about you, though, isn't he? Because you know your parents are gone, so
Yep.
you know
He's basically took the role. Aye.
Yep.
He worries.
Of course he does. He loves you.
Mm-hmm. But as I say, when I first started doing exercise, and he's like, oh, I should do. But now he kind of understands because I've been on his exercise bike because he's got an exercise bike.
Mm-hmm.
So he said to me last week, he's like, they're the exercise bike if you want to jump on. And he's like, and then I've kind of looked at him like, aye. And he's like, no, that I'm saying you need to. I just laughed. Who's just doing? He's like, there's the exercise bike if you want to jump on. He's like, no, that I'm saying you need to go on it.
You do have a great brother.
Yep.
He is marvellous.
Yeah, we're really close. I'm good. Yep, he went hunting last night. Changed diet. And he's well. Cool.
Yeah.
That's good. It's good to hear that he's well.
Yeah. Yeah, good news. Good news. A lot of it, you know, is about for health, is about changing diet and that, and you know, that hopefully that's a you know, that's his only warning, and his not his only warning. What do I mean? Hopefully that's a warning that he's going to take seriously, and you know, he won't have any complications because he's changed his diet.
Well, Susan, when it comes to the winter, I've got a card so that I can go to the gym quite cheap. So it's like a kind of discount card. So that's like when I'll probably use that. Is when, you know, in the winter time I can just go down to the gym as well. I've not actually been to the gym yet because I need to phone them and find out if I need to book the induction, because I need to do an induction first. So I need to wait and find out, and it's going to cost me like £15 to do the induction. So money's been a bit tight, you know, so I'm waiting until I have a spare money to go and get that done. But after that, it's only like, after I do the induction, it's only like £4.50 or something like that.
So on a personal note now that you've got your changed diet and you've given up smoking, have you found that a big difference with your money?
Aye. Definitely. Like, that's the last 2 fortnights I've managed, my last 2 paydays, I've managed to go up by the town and get myself, like, spend a lot more money on myself than what I used to. So
Yeah.
aye, definitely big changes. Aye, like, because normally before I would have spent a bunch of money on takeaways, a bunch of money on sweets and chocolate and cakes and whatever else, and a bunch of money on cigarettes. So now I'm not spending all that money. I'm able to treat myself in other ways, like new clothes and, you know, a day out, just, you know. And I like going to the city centre because, like, I just like window shop, walking about the shops and all that. So that's giving me exercise as well. So yeah.
Good. Yeah, I did think, you know, wonder, because to be quite honest with you, you did eat a lot of junky stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Sweets and pop, and although, you know, you're still drinking pop.
Aye, but nowhere near as much. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, that's Pepsi Max, but it's sugar. You can see sugar free. There's sugar in it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm finding, even with my cans, like, you know yourself, I was drinking 2-litre bottles of juice a day. I'm struggling to finish a can sometimes now. So I don't drink even a half as much as I used to. I struggle to drink juice now.
Yeah, I keep telling you as well, you miss, you know, I kept saying to you, it's not juice, it's fizzy pop.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fizzy drink.
But I call it juice.
Yeah, juice, yeah.
I used to call it ginger.
Did you?
Aye, that was like the Glasgow slang coming from it. I used to call it ginger.
All right, that would be Iron Brew, wouldn't it? Because Iron Brew is that colour, yeah.
And but then when my niece and that was born, my sister made us call any kind of drink, whether it be diluted juice, fizzy juice, whatever, it was all just called juice. So then I changed it and called it juice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Thank you, Jude. I do get me wrong, I do still like my crisps. Now and again, I do still like my crisps, but I've not completely gave up my crisps. But I'm even eating less of them. I've cut right down on them as well. I was eating like a ton of packets. Like, I would sit and eat 3 or 4 packets of crisps or chips, whatever you want to call them, one right after the other. Do you know what I mean? So I've even cut down on them now. I don't tend to buy multi-packs anymore because of that reason, because I know if they're there, I want to eat them all. So if I'm buying crisps now, I just buy single packets, so I'm not eating as much as I was. So yeah. It was the same. I know I put up a post the other day about missing tomato ketchup, because I've even gave that up. because I read somewhere it's full of sugar, so and I gave that up, and I had some it the other day because I'm like, do you know what? Everybody's saying as long as you're just having it in small quantities, you can still have it. So I had a wee drop the other day, and it tasted rotten. I think it was just because I haven't had any in so long. So when I took it, and obviously my taste buds now are all coming back with the no smoking. So when I took it, it was just like, ugh. But I'm still vaping, but the vape is actually, it's no nicotine in it. It's just zero nicotine, so it's just a vape. So, because I don't want people to think, oh, she's vaping, she's still smoking. No, it's because there's zero nicotine in it. If there was any nicotine in this, then I wouldn't be vaping. It's only because I know there's no nicotine in it. Because that's what my diabetes nurse said as well, because I told her that I was struggling at the beginning. I told her, well, I'm struggling with the cravings and stuff, and I don't want to start smoking again. She's like, oh, go to the chemist and get the patches. And I'm like, well, I don't want to go to the chemist and get the patches because the nicotine's out of my body now because I had quite cold turkey. And I was like, the nicotine's out of my body now. I don't want to go and get a patch and put the nicotine back in my body. So that's how I got this. If you eat dill pickles or... Do you know that's funny? Because I actually had pickles the other night. I took a craving for a pickle the other night and I went out the chip van and got some.
I was going to say, when I had cravings, it's because I was pregnant.
Yeah. No, I get the cravings because I'm basically addicted to sugar.
Yeah.
That's what the doctor says when he told me that I had diabetes. He's like, you need to cut it out, like cakes, biscuits. What was it? Cakes, biscuits, and chocolate. He's like, you need to cut them out completely. No cutting down. Just you need to stop eating them. And he's like, and I know it's hard. He says, I know that sugar is an addiction. He says, I know it will be hard, but you need to do it. So I freaked out and I was like, need more chocolate. But as I say, on the odd occasion, I will have a wee bit of chocolate, but it's dark chocolate because I get told by some of my friends that have type 2 diabetes as well that dark chocolate's better to have than milk chocolate. Yeah. Yeah, that was a lot of my problem was I comfort eat as well. So like with my depression and my anxiety on my down days, I want chocolate and I want to sit and stuff my face with sweet things. And it's been really hard because I know I can't. So that's when I tend to come on and talk to like Nikki or Michelle about, you know, I tend to come on and vent a bit to them because it's stressful. So, as I say, it has been a hard road, but it's certainly not been easy to get to where I'm at now. But I'm getting there, and I've still got a long road ahead of me. But I go and get my bloods done on Monday, and hopefully it comes back that it's even dropped a wee bit, and I don't need to go on the medication. But if I need to, I need to. But I really don't want to go on it. I just want to do the diet thing and just stay my own way without having to take tablets every day. So, yeah. And there's a prime example of one of my stressed out pages.
Welcome back, Jude.
Yeah, welcome back. I don't know. I do take antidepressants, but I don't know what a tricycle one is. I don't know what that means. I don't know what kind of tablet antidepressant mine is. What type it is. It's
Tons of biscuits and pies, yeah. Pie's a real Kiwi thing, but then again, so is pie in Northern England and Scotland, isn't it? You have those huge pie shops, don't you? I know in Newcastle there's the pie shop there. I was sat outside in the street the one day in Newcastle, just people watching, and I was sat by this pie shop, and the stream of people that went in and out, it was just constant. People in a pie shop, and it was like I was totally blown away. It's like, wow. Crazy. Our supermarkets won't supply them anymore.
Yes.
Meat pies. I'm just trying to remember the name of the pie shop. It's a really famous pie shop as well in Newcastle. I can't remember the names of them. Because,
yeah. That'd be cool. Yeah, because I don't know, get it now. I'll show you.
When I was first diagnosed with celiac disease back in 2002, I think it was, I was diagnosed with celiac disease. If I walked past a bakery or anything like that and I smelt the bread, it would make me want to vomit. Just like, and it still does now. If a bakery or anything is blowing their scent of their the bakery out into the street, it really makes me feel ill. It's just and now I don't know whether that's just the brain reaction or whether it's just knowing that if I used to eat pizza before I was diagnosed, hubby used to take me and the kids out for a pizza on a Friday night, and quite often I'd come back afterwards and I'd be vomiting and things, and in the end I just had to stop eating pizza because it used to make me so ill. Now if I smell pizza again now, it makes me want to vomit. So even the smell associated with things that used to make me ill makes me have that reaction even when I'm not eating them.
Yeah.
So it's like so that'll be the same for you now, is that things that you used to have, when you smell or come up against them as you go on and on and on, they'll make it, you'll have a reaction, like a visceral reaction to them. I think they call it a visceral.
Well, that's what I'm saying about the tomato sauce. It just tasted weird.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jude, my problem was that I struggle because I've no, they've told me roughly what I can eat and what I can't eat, but I've not got a clear, nobody's actually cleared it up, tell me, right, this is exactly what you can eat and this is what you can't eat and how much you can eat of this and all this kind of stuff. So my friend, it was stressing me out, and one of my friends actually sent me this book. She bought me this book off Amazon. So it's got recipes and stuff in here as well. So yeah, so I'm going to maybe try some of them. But there's actually dessert recipes in here as well. So, but yeah, so that's one of the books I got that my friend sent me. So I'm happy with that. So, but I'm really bad at cooking. So this is going to be another thing. We having to do this as well. It's going to be another thing to push me in that direction where I need to learn to cook now instead of getting everything. So a lot of the things I was doing was eating frozen foods, like packaged foods. So I'm going to need to start buying it fresh and actually cook it myself. So
yeah, you should do anyway, because processed foods contain a lot of sugar anyway.
Yeah,
that's part of the they use that as part of the keeping it, what's it, the preserving process.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, so you got to be quite careful.
Yeah.
As I say, check labels always. It's a huge thing for me. Unless I'm going to just eat fresh food, I always have to stand there in the blinking food aisle and read labels. So I tend not to eat processed foods too much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like because it's a pain in the booty having to go and read labels all the time, especially when your eyesight's going.
Yeah, well, that's how I ended up. I went into the butcher's and got some roast beef for the butchers for sandwiches, even. Do you know what I mean? So, and I might get Stephen. Stephen's told me like if I want to buy extra stuff, like then he would cook it for me. You know, like dinners like that he makes on a Sunday usually. Like if I want to buy extra stuff, then he would cook it for me, and then all I need to do is take it home and freeze it as well, and that way I know it's cooked fresh as well. Do you know what I mean? Because he usually does do everything fresh anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll probably get him to make me some stuff fresh as well, so I can take it home and just stick it in the freezer. And that way I know it's frozen, but at least I know it's been cooked fresh.
Yeah. Sugar and stress are major problems for your heart. Yep.
Yeah.
See Snap together. There's a grandkid at the door. Yeah.
Yeah, I suffer with stress quite a lot. So it's like
That's your anxiety as well, though, isn't it? Worrying about whether your cat can get its head in the food bowl.
I got on another one the same size for a water bowl today as well.
Just like that just made me laugh out loud. That did. It's like, oh, really? Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, I didn't know if it was like too deep for it to get
Hey, look. Of course, it won't be because she's got a pointy chin. It might be a bit different from my cat, which has got a flat face. But even then, he would manage because he'd do, you know, his tongue in there.
Yeah. So is he type 1 or type 2?
Yeah.
Oh, I know you might eat protein. Like everybody's saying you should eat protein with every meal. So
There's different ways to get protein, though. Protein doesn't have to be just from meat. You know, things like, I don't know.
Eggs. I know. I eat eggs as well. Try to eat eggs in the morning for my breakfast.
Almonds is what I was going to say. Eggs. I was going to say almonds.
All right, yeah. But they no sugar
Yeah.
though. Like,
Yeah.
they not...
Thank goodness that he doesn't smoke.
Yeah. Yeah. Egg white omelets. I've never tried that.
Yeah, they do that a lot in America. You can get, you can actually buy the Tetra Packs, you know, the containers of that with just egg white. And then you make your egg white omelets and things. They taste on their own, they taste really horrible, but if you flavor them, then they're okay.
Right, okay.
It's like, but that's the kind, you know, that's how into their health they are in like California, and that is that you can easily eat healthy there because they're geared up for keeping their like.
I can't believe the portions that they do over there, man. Like I watch vlogs, family vlogs and that, people in like Kansas City and all that, and like they show like when they're at restaurants or, you know, and the portions. Oh my god, and it's kiddie portions as well, and they're huge. I'm like, I'd never be able to eat all that.
Yeah, but that's some state. Did you just tell me you ate several cakes on a sitting of Chinese food and that?
I went before I was diagnosed. It wasn't several cakes; it was like slices of cakes. Like they've usually go over there. They've got like the big gatos and stuff like that, and I usually take a couple of slices.
Yeah.
But it's no big massive slices. It's just 3 slices. But they have like a big, like one of them they had the pancake. It was one of the kids that had the pancake, and it was like a dinner size plate. The pancake was like a dinner size, the size of a dinner plate. It was took the whole plate up. It must have been a good 8 inches. This pancake was huge on a kid's plate, and I'm like, oh my god, I could never even eat half of that.
But they also do what I don't know what they call them, dollar pancakes or something, which is just like little small pancakes that look like bellinis. And just they do little small pancakes as well. I mean, you have some states there I know that they're like that, but other states that aren't, that are really health conscious and aware of what's going on.
And like you see them like pancakes piled up in a plate, like pancakes all piled up in a plate. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, but it'd be like someone saying about Scotland, and their fried Mars bars and things, and
no, I'm not saying that, like there's anything wrong with it, and I'm not saying like, oh god, they're all. It's just like for me, I would struggle to go to a takeaway or a restaurant with the portions, because for me, I could never eat that amount, because I can't eat a lot of food. Like when I go to my brother's, I've got to ask him to give me a small portion, because sometimes he used to pile it all on my plate and I could never finish it. And I always felt dead guilty because I was wasting food, and that's the way I would feel over there. If I got a big massive plate like that, I'd feel guilty for wasting it, knowing that there's people out there that are hungry. Do you know what I mean? That's what I mean. I don't mean it's a bad thing or anything. It's just me, myself. I would feel guilty for wasting it. I can't eat beetroot. I don't like it.
I don't like beetroot either.
But
yeah, it's like when you eat spinach and that. When you eat spinach, you have to eat an acid. So if you have spinach, usually orange, because you need to break down the spinach, because the body has difficulty breaking down spinach when it's on its own. So you need to have like an acid with it. So there are a lot of foods that you eat that need a complement food, or the reverse of it, to break it down in the body, because the body can't break it down on its own. So it's you'll probably find this yourself as you get into your diet. It's not, you're not dieting, it's your way of eating.
I'm a food
guy. Yeah. So because people, when I say I'm on a gluten-free diet, I'm not dieting. That's and gluten-free is my medication. That's my medicine. So
and sugar-free is mine.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. Exactly. So it's and I'm not a celiac. I have celiac disease. You're not a diabetic. You have diabetes. There's a way around that. You've got to deal with it. You've got to think of different things, because if I say I'm a celiac rather than I have celiac disease, then I'm making myself a victim, and I'm not a victim. I'm not a victim of celiac disease. I have celiac disease. I'm not a celiac. So there's you've got different ways. It's why I say to you, is that I never moan about it or go on about it. Usually, I don't usually talk about it much at all. Is because because it's just a way of life. That's just the way my diet is.
It's like when I go into, I don't like going into like the pound shop and that now, because they've got like they've always got chocolate at the counter, and they always say to you, "Are you interested in buying this?" And now I'm just like, "No, I'm diabetic." Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's just no. I say, "Oh, I can't because I've got diabetes or whatever." Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's so annoying though they do that because it's hard for me. Do you know what I mean? Because I really want to say, yeah, I'll take a bunch of them, but I can't.
That's a good tip actually, Jude. Good way is you can check your pulse after 10 minutes of eating a type of food to see how your system reacts to it.
All right.
I can usually go on.
I'm thinking about getting one of the Fitbit things.
Mm-hmm. Your pulse rate will go up anyway after eating because that's the process of eating. But if it goes up, or I suppose if it goes up really, really high, it's like, you know, that if you stand up and walk around and then sit down, your pulse rate will be higher because you've stood up and walked around. Process of eating makes your body warmer as well. You know, so if you're cold, have something to eat. So it warms you up. That's just the process of eating.
I'm going to get the nurse to take my my pulse when I go in, because there's a couple of times my pulse has been checked and my pulse has been quite high. Even just resting, it's been quite high. So I'm going to speak to her about it and get her just to check my pulse again and make sure that everything's all right that way. Because I need to watch his...
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say you could have Susan, or you could have a wheat allergy, because celiac disease is an autoimmune disorder, and your body reacts to wheat, rye, barley, and they recommend in New Zealand that you don't eat oats either, which is a bummer for me because I really like my porridge. But they recommend you don't eat it because they can't have a way of telling if as a celiac you react to oats. So they say do not eat oats. And also wheat is an inflammatory, so it gives you an inflammatory process as well. That's why if you have arthritis or anything like that, you're not supposed to eat wheat, because it just helps to inflame the joints and things. So, you know, if you've got joint problems, stop eating wheat. It's a known inflammatory. So yeah. The more you look into food, the more interesting it becomes.
Oh. So basically, Stephen shouldn't be eating wheat then?
Right, no, he shouldn't. It's like when hubby's at home, he doesn't eat wheat and that because he eats what I eat. And then when he's away, he eats different things, and he notices the difference in himself just from eating wheat when he's away.
Right.
Yeah, so he eats what I eat. So even to getting him onto almond milk on his breakfast cereal now, which is a biggie for me, getting him off cow's milk and onto almond milk.
I see, I don't know if I'd like that or not.
It's not whether you like it or not. It's a fact of changing your diet and then just getting used to the taste. It's like you go on about you don't like vegetables. Well, if you just eat them long enough, then you will. The only one that I still have there are two vegetables that I have trouble eating: beetroot and celery, and that's because they, as a vegetable, that they both have really strong flavors.
Yeah.
So that's my problem with that. And also as well, beetroot. When I was a child, my mum used to make me eat beetroot, but it would always be the pickled in malt vinegar beetroot. And
I used to like beetroot. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
I don't like beetroot.
Yeah. Yeah, Susan, I would. I mean, you know, just even if you just cut out wheat from your diet, you'll have huge benefits from it.
But so the almond milk, so do you have that in your cereal and all then?
Cereal, yeah. My hubby has it on his cereals. He has his cornflakes with almond milk now.
Do you have it in your tea?
I can't have it in my tea because I can't get used to the flavour. I'm trying to do it because I want to cut out the soy milk, but I'm finding that a difficult one to change over to. But I'm slowly introducing it into my drinks. I'll take, one soy, one almond, one soy, one almond, one soy, one almond. And I'm hopefully that I'll be able to give up the soy milk. It's just that I really like the taste of the soy milk in
I see, I don't know about soy milk either.
Yeah, soy milk's not the best for you. So, I'm trying to wean myself off soy milk, but it's a slow process. They say it takes so many times of drinking, eating something before you get used to that flavour and taste. So, yourself giving up sugar, it was difficult, but yeah, smoothie time.
Michelle, do you like my new t-shirt? Ta-da! It goes well with Judgy Judy, doesn't it? Tie-dye. Look how cool she looks.
Yeah. Jude, I don't make my own almond milk yet. I know it's easy. It's just, muslin or something with your almonds in and pour water over. And I don't know whether you soak it or whether you just pour it over. Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Nuts, seeds and sprouts. Yep.
So almonds are good for you as well then. So that wouldn't affect my diabetes or anything like that.
I don't know whether almonds is a high sugar. It's a fatty nut, but I don't know about the sugar content of it because I've never had to really look into the sugar content of it. So you'd have to do that research to find out what your sugar content is of different nuts and things.
Yeah.
But it's actually better for you than cow's milk. But you do have to be careful then that you're eating enough calcium, because if you cut something out, say like cow's milk that's high in calcium, then you have to replace the calcium, because calcium is the thing that keeps your body healthy. So,
it's the same with like that diabetes nurse told me that I should be drinking. Anybody over the age of 5 should be drinking green labelled milk. They say it's same skinned, but I don't like the taste of it. It's like it's like drinking watered down milk.
Jazzy Judy.
Jazzy
Judgy Judy. I'll just hold you there so you can see what I've got on there. Judge no one, just improve yourself. There you go.
Yeah, that goes well with the
theme
stream
of today.
Definitely.
Judge no one, just improve yourself. You need to eat proteins properly combined. You need the 8 essentials at one time for a complete protein.
See, it's just all this is like food wise and diets and all that's just confusing to me. That's how I'm like. This is where I'm getting overwhelmed. Is the food stuff and taking in the different information and all this kind of stuff. It's like
Yeah, that's right. Just get on with it. Now we have an art thief among us.
I'm the art thief. Well, it's not an art thief, it's a sticker. I stole a sticker. It's not art.
Oh my goodness, I've got 10 minutes and then I have to go because I've got work this morning and this afternoon. Day 7. I love it.
Not dead yet. I'm not dead yet.
Anybody recognise the artwork?
Not dead yet. Looks a bit like Elvis, doesn't it?
I was going to say, is it a man or a woman?
It's a guy, but it kind of looks a bit like Elvis, doesn't it?
No. No.
I don't know.
Kind of does.
Yeah. I stole it. It was a sticker that was stuck to the side of a building. I peeled it off. I peeled it off the side of a building and brought it home.
Oh, right.
Oh no.
Okay, bye now. Yeah, because I got to go shortly.
Yeah.
Shortly.
Thanks for joining us, Susan.
Yeah, thanks, Susan, as always. It is cool. It is a cool poster. She was very naughty. We thought it might have been a Banksy at one point. Great art there.
Oh, it's my page I did last night with Nikki. My fabric page, and then we made this. She's so cute.
Cute. So cute.
Groovy, man. So then Nikki was saying last night, I can just see you in a tie-dye t-shirt. And I got that. And it's purple. It's got purple on it, so
purple. You'll wear it always and think of me.
Yeah. I was actually going to get two and use one to cut up. I was like, no.
Scottish girl robs a bank. Robs a Banksy. No, she didn't tie-dye it. She bought it.
I bought it. I'd love to tie-dye a t-shirt though, but I bought it.
Supposed to be easy.
But look at the way it's like round where my boobs are.
I was just glad you didn't have those circle bits over your nipples. You got a shape, huh, Marie? Mm-hmm. Oh, look at Anne Marie. You rock it, girlfriend.
Ah.
Yeah, keep it up. Keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Keep up the walking. Keep
Well,
up the sugar.
I did a lot of walking today, so I didn't buy a lot, so there's no point in me saying, oh, I'll show you what I bought today, because I didn't really buy it, and I just bought a few more of these, and that was it really, in my clothes. I'll show you the t-shirt I got.
Oh, she was got something else as well. Can you imagine being a crafter and having white headphones? The target spot, yep. Friday, I'm so happy to see you.
And it's grey.
Is it grey? Looks a bit purpley.
No, it's grey. And like I promised myself that I would stop buying grey tops because I've got so many grey tops, but I seen it and I was like, oh, I like it. So I got it. It's like, it's a dark grey. All my other ones are light grey, so I was like, get away with it. It's a dark grey.
Yep.
So yeah.
Getting ready for winter with your greys.
Yeah, I was actually going to get some long sleeve tops, but I'm like, I don't know, maybe next week I'll get them. The next time I get paid, I'll go up and get some.
Cool. Right. We are going to have to go because I do have to go to work.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Boo-hoo. So yeah, so we're going to go now, and I will catch you later, Anne-Marie and Michelle, if you're around. Thanks for joining us, Jude. Thanks for joining us, Susan and Debbie, even though she did go a little while ago. So we're going now and see you again very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.